and while you're in the clapping mood, I have an important announcement to make. Last week, I turned 30. Thank you. You obviously see my limitations and you're impressed by my beating the odds. Thank you. Where do I even start about myself? Well, my life is very interesting. You know why, folks? Because Thursday is pizza day at work. It's the highlight of my week. When did the glass ceiling in my life hit at grade 5? Really? Fucking pizza day. It was like hot dog day in kindergarten, McDonald's day, pizza day. It should have got exponentially better with every passing year. At 30, I'm doing the math in my head, carry the 2, I should be having race car caviar sex day. Huh? Am I right? I should be bungee jumping off a bridge, getting a blowjob and a hamburger at the same time. But no, I'm waiting in a line like some fucking asshole, asking the cook if the crust is gluten-free. That's my life. Thank you. I was reading my horoscope last week, because it was my birthday, and it said, Aquarius, you're constantly bombarded by demanding questions, the answers of which are unimportant. Great advice until you realize I work in the call center for the government. Well, Mr. Johnson, why do you owe the federal government 12 grand? Unfortunately, the answer to that question is unimportant. Please hang up and try your call again. You might get a Taurus. I hear they're full of great answers today. Oh, man. Just recently, stopped hunting on dating websites. Who's on dating websites? Round of applause. I fucking gave up on that shit because it's like deer hunting with a rock. It's pretty much what it's like. Have you read any, guys, back me up on this. Have you read any of these profiles? There's one I read that said, I'm very career orientated and I have important goals. That's great if you're applying for a job. I'm trying to find somebody who doesn't throw up when I put my dick in them. I mean, seriously. And then there's always this laundry list of like fucking, things that you have to be like compliant with in order to message them. Always wear a shirt, don't have a picture of your car, you better have a job, you better not have any kids, you better not do drugs, you better not do this. So like my profile picture was me, fully clothed in front of a bus stop, juggling my letter of employment, clean STD test, and a fucking accolade from goddamn Winston Churchill. Brought him out, fuck, I can't even talk. Might as well have a dick in my mouth. Fuck the dating shit. Let's talk about, what else do? I watch a lot of television. Surprise! Lots of TV, don't get out a lot. Surprise? Sure, why not? We'll go with that. Watch a lot of horror movies. Anyone like horror movies? Alright, so who likes the Saw movies? Yeah? You twisted fucks. Oh god, so anyways, for those of you who don't know, the lead character's name is Jigsaw. He builds all these intricate traps to like catch people, not necessarily to kill them, but to try to get them to, live life to the fullest. I think that's fucking retarded. When I have some guy by the nuts, literally, in a death trap, I'm gonna make them do shit I don't want to do. Good morning, Mr. Johnson. I'm completely out of milk. If you look over to your left, there's a map to the local convenience store. But hurry, it closes in 5 minutes. Please grab the milk with the oldest expiry date, because that one contains the antidote. You're laughing, but I guess I'm gonna fucking rape my lawn, so alright, get shit done. Another movie I saw recently, the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. Anyone see that? Round of applause? I fucking hated that. There was one thing, spoiler alert folks, they do this whole backstory about Freddy Krueger where he was a gardener, I'm not making this up, he was a gardener who worked in a daycare center that let him sleep in the basement. The fuck hired this guy? Seriously. Who else, what did his resume say? Hello, Mr. Krueger of No Fixed Address. According to your resume, you like sharp things and children. You're hired. Who else is working there? Like Hannibal Lecter in the kitchen, you think? Making, a little Chianti there? Or, Jigsaw's probably telling stories. Little engine that could, do you think you can? Do you think you can? You squandered your entire life away thinking you could get up that hill. Do you think you can? Do you think you can? We'll also watch a lot of science fiction. Surprise. I recently rewatched The X-Files. 9 seasons of The X-Files. Had a lot of free time on my hand recently. The other hand was occupied. But, what I'm getting at is, this whole 9-year thing about a government conspiracy. It had, clones, replicants, shapeshifters, and like aliens, and you're like, fuck man, 9 years, this better be a good, like how are we gonna win over the aliens who are taking over our world? And yeah, last 5 minutes in, Mulder's like, well, we can beat the aliens if we believe in God. That makes the battle plan for Independence Day seem brilliant by comparison. So you understand what I'm saying, the full scope of this. Shooting Will Smith into space makes a lot more sense than blocking death rays with your Bible. That shit's made out of rice paper, it's not gonna work. Don't watch a lot of reality TV, but I do learn through osmosis because I work in an office. So I find that people tend to get bored of reality television, and the way the producers tend to up the ante is to, make it more extreme, more exciting, more dramatic. And I'm like, no, the best way to do it would be actually taking two reality shows and merging them together. For example, Dancing with the Stars, mixing it to Catch a Predator. Dancing with the Predators, huh? There we go. There's the arresting officer. Do the tango, you can knock 5 years off a sentence. Or, America's Next Top Model with Fear Factor. At least you know they're eating something. And I'm not going to end on this one, folks. My all-time favorite would be taking toddlers with tiaras and mixing it with ice truckers. Because if 3-year-olds jackknifing big rigs on an icy highway isn't entertainment, I don't know what is. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Nick Braun. You have a good evening.